Well, ladies and gentlemen, in just a few minutes, if you can see the screen on the countdown, 3 minutes and 24 seconds remaining to go. For those of you who are still outside, could you please join us, take your seat, and get ready to have an amazing experience. Well, today is a very, very special day because we get to award and celebrate the Wavumbuzi champions here today, and I hope you are ready. Are you ready? Come on, I need more energy. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be going live in just 3 minutes. So how about you get your seat and get ready?
Oh yeah. As you
really worked hard, so we're here to receive the awards, you know, what we really worked hard for, because we did really work on this.
Indeed, you did an amazing job. The fourth Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge had an amazing, amazing experience. It spanned across 30 districts. I mean, that is the whole country. And guess how many schools participated in this? 900 schools. Can you imagine? 900 schools participated in the Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge. I mean, guys, you better clap for that, because that's an amazing achievement. That's beautiful. Now, over 55,000 students were part of this. 55. You guys are like a drop of what participated. It's a huge community, and all of them are following us online. And not only that, guess the number of schools that participated. Over 2,200 schools. Oh, you thought you were alone? No, you are not. Over 2,200 schools participated, and it's such a beautiful journey. And 2,200 teachers participated in all this. Give a round of applause to the teachers that made sure it happens, that embraced the beautiful program.
I mean, it's very, very wonderful. Students submitted over 1 million challenges. Can you believe that? Over 1 million challenges. This has never been done before. This is the first time we've seen it. And this marked a really significant milestone for the Wavumbuzi Challenge. So we really, really thank you.
And we are here to celebrate them, right? Now, I know you understand the term haters in the house. So we are not taking any haters here, are we? Are we? We came here to do what? To celebrate others, all right? To celebrate everybody. So if we announce a winner here, what are you going to do? Okay, some of you are going to clap. Is anybody going to release a very interesting sound like... All right, then you have that assignment. So please allow us to make sure that we celebrate this. My name is Arthur Ngusi, and I'm going to be an MC with my colleague.
My name is Isimbi Carla from Lycée de Kigali. If you are Lycée de Kigali students, shout out! Okay. It's an absolute honor to be with you all here today. And remember that this event is live streaming on YouTube, so please give a round of applause to our online audience. Please give a round of applause.
They're watching. Now, for some of us who are here, teachers, different guests, if you have a phone, a smartphone, and some good data, internet, hey, you are standing a chance of winning an amazing prize here. All you have to do is share the experience using your phone on any platform. Remember to use our hashtag. It's hashtag Wavumbuzi RW4. All right? Use hashtag Wavumbuzi RW4. You are going to win. Now, this is how it's going to go. Courtesy of ER Technologies, we are giving you a smartphone as a reward for sharing this to your communities. And even if you're watching on YouTube, you can participate in this game. Let's call it a game because you get to win an amazing prize. Can we have the phone? Maybe they think, Rutura rimara shiramutunu. Let me just show you the phone I'm talking about. Now, I know I trust you. I could have passed it along for everybody to see, but I do not trust it will come back. It's a Galaxy A04e, Samsung 24 warranty for Africa, brand new. Eh? Who is ready to take this home? All right. Teachers, guests, anyone watching online, following, use hashtag Wavumbuzi RW4. You can take a selfie, you can take a photo, you can take anything. Now I'm going to keep my gift here, and I'll be awarding the winner. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we gear up to the main reason why we are here, allow me to welcome our regional director at Alan Jill Gray Philanthropy, Aline Kabanda, for the welcome remarks. As she takes the stage, I'll also remind you that after her remarks, we have some good entertainment that is going to uplift your soul. Aline Kabanda, the floor is all yours.
Thank you, Arthur. And thank you to our lovely MC. Mwiriwe mwese. Okay. Nitwa Kabanda Aline kandi ndishimye cyane, mwumve cyane kubabona. Kubona iyi room yose yuzuye. So this is to extend warm greetings and really welcoming you all to the Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge. In doing so, I'm also recognizing all those who are joining us virtually. We have our guest of honor who will join us virtually, and I'll have time to acknowledge him as well. Many of you came from various districts. You woke up very early. For you to be here today, we are honored. We acknowledge you, and we thank you to be here today. My message today will be short. It will be brief. Just touching on 3 points. The first one is for the students. And I love the energy that I felt. For all of you students who participated, I know all of you participated because this is how we invited you to be here today. So for all of you who participated in Wavumbuzi, and for those who we are awarding today, congratulations and well done. What you are doing, and of course, we are talking about awards and prizes, but what you are doing is not just competing for prizes. You are really planting the seed for your future and working towards achieving all that you wish for yourself. And when you're engaging with the various industries or the quests, this is what we call quests. As you know now, these are the thematic industries, the industries, such as e-commerce, artificial intelligence, or financial literacy. You truly are learning. You're equipping yourself with tools that will give you an understanding of the world around you and how you can best take advantage of the opportunities around you. My second message is to our partners. And many of you are here, others couldn't be with us, but really from the various ministries, the different mayor's offices, the district education officers, the district directors of education, the sector education inspectors, all of you. You truly are championing Wavumbuzi in your respective districts, and for that, we thank you. Thank you for your continued support and our collaboration. We know you're now part of the Wavumbuzi community. My third message is to the head teachers and the teachers. We truly salute you for all the efforts, the sacrifices you are making to change the direction of a student's life. These are students of yours. And as for Wavumbuzi, we thank you for opening your computer labs, providing internet, guiding, encouraging students to participate in Wavumbuzi. Not just for Wavumbuzi, but any program that benefits the students. So we thank you. As I said, my message will be brief because I know there's a lot of excitement for what's coming. But this is really to thank you all for joining the 4th edition of Wavumbuzi Award event. And we look forward to many, many more editions all together. So now it's my pleasure to invite you to watch the highlight video for our 4th edition of the challenge. And I thank you all so very much.
and the first edition was participating in the pitch competition project, which was very interesting because it made me go out of my comfort zone to work with my colleagues who were also in Wavumbuzi.
There I saw Wavumbuzi, maybe let me talk about also the school mission, which is to provide skills and knowledge to the students of Mater Dei. And these skills and the knowledge will help them live in the society, but not only living in the society, but transforming the society.
Incorporating entrepreneurship in high school curriculum, it is very good for making students to be innovative and creative, so that it will be good for the country, for the government, to train and to impart knowledge, skills, attitude and values for young generations who will come up with solutions that can help the country to solve different problems within the community.
Wavumbuzi, just like other education partners, they're important in the implementation of the competency-based curriculum. But Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge, as the name goes, the emphasis is on entrepreneurship. There is a close collaboration between REB and Wavumbuzi, that's AGGP. And so with the guidance, with the facilitation, students can learn the project, how to manage, to plan the project and manage it, which they can as well continue doing it even after school, and it becomes a source of their revenue.
Wavumbuzi ifasha abana bacu mu myaka yose yahise gukora ubushakashatsi, kuko ibibazo babazwa byanze bikunze bisaba kujya kuri internet, kandi dufite connection ihagije, bibafasha rero gukora ubushakashatsi.
I have learned that challenges are the things that you have to stand and try on how to fight or to solve. And I have also learned to use my opportunity effectively by taking all the opportunity that I get.
I used to rush into decision making when I met certain opportunity or challenge, but after attending the Wavumbuzi competition, I've learned to firstly think how effective my decision will be and before implementing.
The vision of the school, which is the holistic education, it goes with holistic education. You have to bring in the intellectual part of it. So when you go to the competition, the Wavumbuzi competition, they are getting knowledge, they are working hard, the challenge, the entrepreneurship mind, they create, critical thinking in what they are doing. So with that knowledge, they are touching the intellectual part of it.
Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge helped me by identifying problem which is facing my community, and I came up with creative, innovative product through fields problems which are more environmental friendly, where I may use artificial intelligence to improve productivity, quality and time management.
The skills from Wavumbuzi were actually valuable, and they came in handy after completing high school, because but I then started thinking of how to actually build a project that can have impact and can be implemented, that is realistic and is viable.
Well, for those of you watching on YouTube, this is the grand finale award ceremony of Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge. Now, different students participated and went on different quests, and we have them. There is African trade, artificial intelligence, financial literacy, tourism, construction, and mechatronics. I don't know if I participated, if I would have passed, but mechatronics, you guys are handling serious business here. Mechatronics, beautiful. And I think we wouldn't have had such an amazing event without the different partners. So allow me to thank our sponsor, Ihaha Technologies, for partnering with us and making this possible, as well as different partners, Rwanda Education Board, and the different district officials that Aline Kawanda just mentioned, including the head teachers, Educate Rwanda, and Ministry of Education, SINEC, and the different officials like the DDEs, DOAs, and DEIs. That's how they pronounce them, by the way. It's abbreviations. And the different partners, and as well as you, the students. I think you are the main partners if you think about it, because without you, then we wouldn't be here. So would you just look and turn to your neighbor and shake their hand and tell them thank you for partnering with us? You better rehearse that line, because you'll use it a lot in your businesses. So could you give them a firm handshake, like, thank you for partnering with us? You know, like you made $1 million there. All right. Now, I understand this is a young event, and we brought you Mind Lips. For those of you who don't know Mind Lips, they are going to dance contemporary dances. Now, in our, days, the dances we used to dance are a bit different. Nowadays, you guys are going crazy, man. I have no idea. Somebody, I'm like, what is going on? We used to dance dances, those you think we are having stomach ache. Now you guys are having some polio going on, some seizures going on. What kind of diseases are you introducing to this country? So let us watch some contemporary dancing. Are you ready? Allow me to give you a little bit of a background. This is an amazing group. It's a non-profit organization. It's dedicated to providing education as well as positive opportunities for vulnerable children and youth through dance. Now, they use dance and performances to do all that. Now, could you help me welcome them like the superstars you've been dreaming to meet? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mind Lips.
Kasem şeniya, rasara da kar kuriya. guria, rasa sagasem shenia, rasa radagar guria.
Now, that was a really, really big performance. I hope you really enjoyed it, because what they did here, I saw Chinese art, I saw Indian dance, I saw American fights, I saw everything. Now, as we know, entrepreneurship really begins at a young age, and we are really thankful and fortunate to have corporates such as Wavumbuzi that give us chances to actually increase our skills, and also we really appreciate them. And up next is a fireside conversation on the theme from ideas to impact, nurturing entrepreneurial spirit, starting now. Please give a warm applause to Nsabimana Ketia from Collège Christ de Roi and Norman Mudisha from AfriForms as they lead us through this insightful discussion by the fireside.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Fireside Chat titled From Ideas to Impact, Nurturing Entrepreneur Spirit. Starting now, my name is Simona Ketina. I'm from College Degree Surwa and I'm in stream. As you see here, we're going to delve into a world full of entrepreneurship, where we're going to be knowing how ideas came and how they really came into reality. And now I'm having a lovely guest called Norman Mugisha, a CEO of AfriFarmers. I heard that his mission was to bridge a gap between rural smallholder farmers and even consumers, so to both sustainable agriculture and ensure food security. I'm so amazed to have you here, Norman Mugisha.
Thank you so very much.
So Norman Mugisha, are you ready to have this conversation with me?
Yes, I am.
So don't feel free, it's a lovely conversation. So my first question is, what inspired you to start your entrepreneur journey and how did you turn your ideas into reality?
Ooh, that's a tough one, right? Hey everyone, my name is Norman. And I'm the CEO at AfriFarmers Market. Maybe give a little bit about what AfriFarmers Market is. It's a company that works with smallholder farmers, and we're trying to help these smallholder farmers have access to stable market for their agricultural produce. The reason we are basing on that is when you go in these rural communities, the main source of economic income is the agricultural produce. But you find in rural communities, they are very disconnected from the city, so they struggle accessing that fresh produce. And what we are doing is how do we leverage technology to be a bridge to connect these farmers with consumers in the cities. So the idea started in 2020, and now we're working in Rwanda. Now we have more than 10,000 farmers. And
wow, that's amazing.
Yes, we have also the e-commerce platform, and we have physical shops. And like around 4 right now. So back to the question is, it started long, maybe some here are students, I don't know, some of you maybe be supported by your parents or something to get education, but for me, I reached at the moment where I even had to, find a way, fetch water and sell it, make sure that I can get school fees. And I think along the journey, education saved my life. And after getting education, and then I realized what could be, I started asking myself, what can I do? What could be my contribution? What can I contribute? Not only to my home country, but also across the continent. And I realized, also being born from the agriculture background, and I was seeing agriculture being, having opportunities, millions of opportunities that could really change, a lot of things, that could impact the lives of people, that could do a lot of things. Then I started thinking of what can I do? What could be my role? My background is in agriculture, so I started thinking of what could be my contribution. Then I was seeing how they're talking about Africa, food insecurity and all that, and yet we have fertile soils, we have everything, and then I was like, maybe I should start thinking about agriculture. But I started asking, what?
Yeah. So thank you very much. That was lovely. So the second question is, can you share a pivotal moment of or experience that shaped your entrepreneur path?
I think also having life experience, like growing up, where I was studying, they were talking about entrepreneurship. They were talking about, I went to Cornerstone Leadership Academy, those who know, and they used to tell us, what is your vision? What is your vision? What do you want to achieve? Then I started, maybe, should I be a politician? Should I be an entrepreneur? That journey started along that time, thinking of what I could really, really contribute. And I think I had the idea. I started working on idea, believing it, thinking about it. And when COVID-19 showed up, I was just finishing my master's. Then I was like, maybe this is the right time for me to start. When there is a big issue, maybe I can start from here to, move forward.
Do you have the questions?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay. So this is the last question, so that's a relief. What advice would you give to aspiring entrepreneurs who haven't started their journey yet and aren't sure how to begin?
Okay. Maybe I can share, for the interest of time, I can share 3 things. 1, believing in yourself. Believing and having a sense of purpose and sense of direction. What do you want to do? And also believing that whatever idea you have, it can actually be possible. So it starts within you, believing in you. Like when I was starting a free farmers market, I would envision seeing, having, more than a million employees. I would see working with trucks, picking the produce from the farmers. So starting believing and envisioning it and all that's all it takes. So if you don't believe, normally, we always go to competitions. I know when you are presenting this, they ask you what's your idea in the next maybe 5 years. You don't know. Like for me, I remember the first competition I had, they were asking me, what's your idea? It was hang a pitch, and asking me, the judge asked me, where do you see Afri farmers in the next 7 years? But for me, I was worried about the next payroll, where it's going to come from for the next month. But the reason they were asking, they said, can they see the vision so that they can fund it? So if you have the vision, then the provision will come. So start of believing like you can achieve, then people will join you. Then the other part, second part is, having the right attitude. And when I'm talking about attitude, is leadership. 80% is leadership. So whatever you are going to do or you want to achieve, 80% would be leadership, and 20% would be the skills you have. So the right leadership, being self-motivated, know that these are do's and these are don'ts. Having the strict line that these are, maybe you can say I'm the fond of us for farmers market. I can just sleep and do. No, I have to wake up early. I have to be there. I have to show other people. I have to lead by example. So the idea, young people who have ideas, you have to have leadership. You have to take the first part. Then the other part is the attitude. Discipline. So whatever you're doing, if a business or something, mostly like here I'm doing the Wavumbuzi Challenge, we want to be entrepreneurs. Make discipline a major force in your life. So if you have the right discipline, then you can achieve everything. Having self-driven by whatever you want to do, this is what I'm supposed to do. And I think with that, you can really, you can achieve it, believe it. Regardless, you're going to face challenges, definitely. It's not just a straight way. I know you've been working on those ideas. It was not that you woke up in every morning when the MC was talking about 1,000 and thousands of applicants, but be chosen from those. So you have to be sure like a different level of confidence, a level of hardships, but to resist those hardships. So whatever you're doing, the young entrepreneurs, believe it in yourself. That say to yourself every morning, it's not over until I win, and I'm going to make it.
That was lovely. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much for great questions. That was. Really good questions. So I'm also curious. I wanted to ask you to know more about Wavumbuzi or other people that are watching us online. Maybe it's their first time even to come here. They want to know more about Wavumbuzi. So I would like to really first ask you, what are the most valuable lessons you have learned from participating in Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge?
That was a very beautiful question. The first lesson I learned in the Wavumbuzi Challenge was to be creative. They give you a text, you read it. So they give you this question, how you can develop an idea from it. In that idea you're going to develop, you have to be creative. You have to make it so attracting so you can win points, or just, they can understand where you're going. And the second lesson I've learned is actually time management. Let me tell you, when you're doing this Wavumbuzi Challenge, you have to remember you're a student. So you study, you have to balance it. So me as a student, I had to balance when I'm practicing what I'm doing on the Wavumbuzi Challenge, I'll be doing what I'm doing. Then I also have to get the time for studying because I need the marks. And it really helped me too, because when I was studying, I would come across the things I saw actually in Wavumbuzi. Yeah.
Ooh. Talked about time management. They always say time is money, but it's not just the paper you're going to get it, but what you do, that will bring more money, right? Yeah. The other question is, what aspects of Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge do you think will be more, more beneficial to you in the future?
I think it's about the problem solving and innovation and creativity, of course. When you're in community, society, you come across different problems. So a lot of people, it's quite funny, when they come across those problems, they're just like, okay, this is a very, it's like a barrier to my journey. So they like destroy their problem, like they ignore the problem, then they move on to other ideas, and those ideas, they're not really working so well for them. So in Wavumbuzi Challenge, they give you a problem. That problem, there is the solution in it. So you solve it by being innovative with creativity, and this will help me in my future because in this world, we have so many problems, and these problems we're having, we can create ideas, and those ideas can come into reality, and we can get so much from it. You can get businesses like you. I can be like, a CEO like you, because I am learning from those problems, and I'm creating a path, a journey for my future.
Ooh, wow, let's give you a hand clap, please. That's really,
Thank you
great.
so much.
And so the final question is, I had many quests, from artificial intelligence, e-commerce, construction. What quest was more, did you like most, and why?
Okay, this is very exciting. The quest I like was artificial intelligence, AI. The reason is it came, in a very good time for me. I was in a competition about robotics in FRA, First Legal League, and we had to use artificial intelligence in that. So when I was doing the Wavumbuzi Challenge, they asked me in the artificial intelligence, asked me this question: how can I use artificial intelligence in solving any problems in my society? And that was connecting to my, my projects. I was asked the same question, and I was like, okay. And I was reading the text they provided me, and I came up with the idea that we had, that we presented to the judges. And we were even able to win some medals and even go to Texas, Houston. Because of Wavumbuzi, I'm so thankful for it. Artificial intelligence was so good for me because I like dealing with actually AI. It's like a very good place to get knowledge. And right now in this world, it's all about artificial intelligence. So software, programming skills, and everything. So when you know that kind of, artificial intelligence, you're getting a good way and a good path for yourself.
Ooh, wow. See, this is the next billionaire, right? Thank you so much, Wavumbuzi, for really impacting these young people. We are creating the future of Africa, the future of the world. That's sort of the most challenges that we are facing, coming up with innovative ideas. So this is a great, great initiative. I wish I can go back and start from Wavumbuzi, but thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Norman. It's nice meeting you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, and that was an amazing conversation, wasn't it? I hope you picked a few. Are we talking to entrepreneurs in the house? If you're an entrepreneur here and you're proud, just raise your hand. Now, for those who didn't raise your hands, those who raised your hands, could you turn on them and say, "What's up, my client?" You better start looking at it that way, because the people you go to school with are your next partners, your next clients, and your biggest opportunities. So you better trust that, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to recognize some of the guests that we have here. Jean-Michel is one of our mentors. I'm sure you know Jean-Michel. Come on. Thank you. Thank you for being with us. I used to debate with Jean-Michel back in the days. And it's been an amazing journey. We're also blessed to be with Vice Mayor, Social Affairs, Nyanza District, Nadine Kaitesi. Thank you very much for coming through. And we are also blessed to have the PS, Ministry of Youth, Parfait Busabizwa. Thank you very much. Thank you for being with us. We really appreciate and respecting such an amazing event and entrusting us with your time. We also happy to be with the Director of School Leadership and Career Guidance Unit, Mr. Ngoga Fixer Eugene at Rwanda Education Board. Thank you very much for being with us. Do you guys see how special you are? In our times, you guys are lucky. You guys have vice mayors, you have PS, you have directors. And ladies and gentlemen, we also have the CEO of Alan Gill and Gill Philanthropy. Am I mentioning it right? This name, 5 years now. 5 years, and I can't say it. But anyway, Mr. Anthony, it's good to see you again. And you have an amazing shirt. I don't know if your neighbors told you. It's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to begin? Yes. Because we are here to celebrate. Let me remind you the different categories that we are going to be celebrating here today. Now, we are celebrating the top schools. We are celebrating the top teachers, top students, all quests completion. That's a category. And we're also celebrating the top students. So I hope you're ready for this. Your fellow student, Carla, is going to be mentioning the winners. So please, direct your ears and eyes to her, because that's where the winners are coming from. Okay. We are beginning with the first category, and these are the top schools. I don't know if you understand how much was invested in this, but the top schools are walking away with amazing prizes. Starting from the 10th to the 6th position, they are going to receive a check. It's going to be a dummy check, but it's a real check. Well, don't bank it the way it is, but it's cash. 250,000 each. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome Njoki to help us award the names of the schools. Once we call upon your name, please, the school's representative that we have here, you walk and give us a photo with a check.
On the 10th place, we have ISF Nyamasheke, represented by Musabyimana Marceline.
Can we have the representative please walk as we take a photo here with you today? Congratulations to you, coming in at the 10th position and walking away with 250,000. Yes! Thank you very much. Carla, we can mention 9th position.
On the 9th position, we have the GS, Serge Bosco Shangi, represented by Jean-Baptiste Murunziza.
Where are you?
On the 8th place, please be prepared. On the 8th place, we have ESC Gisenyi, represented by Hakuzimana Esri.
Congratulations to you. Thank you very much for participating. Thank you for pushing the students to be part of this. We appreciate all you've done.
On the 7th place, we have Rusumo High School, represented by Robert Movungingabo.
Rusumo High School, come on! Let's see you walk here and we can celebrate you today.
Again, please stand by. On the 6th place, we have ES Rusumo, represented by Tuisenge Jean-Claude.
ES Rusumo. Well, clearly Rusumo has really worked hard. The district of Rusumo has really done wonders here today. 2 schools in 2 positions here. Beautiful. right. Congratulations to you. Well, up next we are going to go from the 5th to the 2nd position. From the 5th to the 2nd position, the winner is walking away with 500,000 each. Allow me to welcome Mr. Ngoga Eugene to help us award the next category, the Director of School Leadership and Career Guidance Unit at Rwanda Education Board. Carla?
In the 5th place, we have GS Kareba, represented by Olivier Muhirwa.
Where are you? Come on. If you're watching live on YouTube, I hope you're sending through the images and showing us how today is such an amazing day. Come and pick your dummy check and celebrate your milestone because you've done an amazing thing like a school. All right?
On the 4th place, we have Maryhill Girls School, represented by Annonciate Mukaminega. Please stand by.
All right. We are still celebrating the top 10 schools. Counting down right now, we're on position for the 4th school.
Maryhill.
Congratulations to you.
On the 3rd place, we are going to award GS Musango, represented by Kamondu Marie-Rose.
Walking away with 500,000 as a token of appreciation for the hard work and all you've done, for how you've managed to put together such an amazing thing at your school. I mean, pushing the students, supporting them, encouraging them, and equipping them with ways to participate in Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge is well acknowledged here today.
Now, the school taking the 2nd place is Collège du Christ Roi Nyanza, represented by Felix Usabayezu.
Going home with the 2nd position and a token of 500,000 to appreciate what you've done. Ladies and gentlemen, the District of Nyanza represented by an amazing school here today.
Now we need you guys to drum roll before we announce who the school that's going to be taking the 1st place. Please drum roll.
Well, the 1st position, the school is going to walk away with 500,000 Rwandan francs and the trophy being the #1 school, so they can put it in the school and be like, look at what you've done. Before we continue, let me thank you very much for giving us your time and awarding the students. You can take back your seat. Thank you. Well, for the top school, I'm going to ask Njoki. It seems like what we've done, Mr. Eugene, was a rehearsal to see you come just afresh for them as the top school. Yes. Thank you very much for your time. It's just they wanted to see that. Can you just come for us? Thank you very much. And Njoki, this is also your turn to come and award the top school. Now, ladies and gentlemen, come on. This is the top school, all right? All right? So before we announce it, you can give us the drum rolls like Carla just requested. Let me hear the drum rolls. Let's go. Carla, who is the top school?
Now, the top scholar is GS Mater Dei Nyanza, represented by Sister Marie Pelagi.
A round of applause. A round of applause to the top school. Beautiful GS Mater Dei Nyanza awarded the first position as the top school. Look at them as they walk. The students are escorting them because they say, we did this, we better be there. We can extend this side so we take a photo centered. Reka mbasabe twegere hino kugira ngo dufate ifoto turi hagati neza. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you very much. May I have at least a representative? Reka nsabe byibuze umuntu umwe asigare atubwire uko wenda I'm going to nominate niba bishoboka wagumenya mukatubwira gake yuko bimeze nuko mwumva mumeze. Thank you very much, Mr. Eugene. You've done an amazing job. Awarding is not an easy thing to do. Trust me, I have tried it and I failed. You've done an amazing job. Thank you very much. Wenda mwagira icyo mutubwira abari kudukurikira uko bimeze ndetse n'icyo bivuze kuba ishuri ryanyu ryabashije kuba rihabwa uyu mwanya wa mbere. Mu magambo make mwatubwira uko mwumva mumeze.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Youth and Arts, Alan and Jill Gray Philanthropy, Director General of the East Africa Region, Alan and Jill Gray Philanthropy, CEO of the East Africa Region, distinguished guests, District Directors of Education, District Education Officers, Sector Education Officers, esteemed teachers, distinguished guests, dear students, good afternoon. It is with great pleasure and honor that I stand before you today to acknowledge the incredible achievements of our students in the Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge. This esteemed gathering reflects our shared commitment to fostering innovation and entrepreneurship among our youth. As we gather today for the Wavumbuzi Award ceremony for its 4th edition, we are not only celebrating the accomplishment of our students, but also the collaborative efforts of educators, government officials, and organizers who supported and guided our young generation. I have to obey. So allow me to continue. As we gather today for the Wavumbuzi Award ceremony for its 4th edition, we are not only celebrating the accomplishments of our students, but also the collaborative efforts of educators, government officials, and organizers who have supported and guided our young generation throughout this transformative journey. The Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge has not only highlighted the ingenuity of our students, but also emphasized the importance of collaboration, knowledge acquisition, teamwork, critical thinking in addressing complex challenges. Through this initiative, our students have not only developed practical skills in time management and digital literacy, but also gained valuable insight into pressing global issues such as climate change, tourism, and artificial intelligence. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the initiators and organizers of the Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge, whose unwavering commitment to youth empowerment has made this event possible. Your dedication to fostering innovation and entrepreneurship among our students is truly commendable. To our esteemed guests, your presence here today is a testament to the significance of initiatives like the Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge in shaping the future of our youth and fostering a culture of creativity and innovation. As we celebrate the achievements of our students, let us reaffirm our collective commitment to nurturing the talents and aspiration of the next generation. Together, let us continue working towards creating an environment where young minds can thrive and contribute meaningfully to our society. Once again, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the participants and winners of our Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge. Your achievements inspire us all and remind us of the boundless potential within each of our students. Thank you, and let us continue this journey of discovery and growth together. May God bless you.
And that is a vote of thanks from the top school. And I hope you're ready. We are still celebrating people. Schools, yes, but also there are some individuals that have done an amazing job in promoting Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge in schools and making sure that you, the students, get to participate smoothly. And those are the teachers. All right? The teachers have done an amazing job. And now we are going to the next category, which is the top teachers. We are going to announce the top 10 from the 10th position to the 4th position. They are going to receive 150,000 as a token of appreciation for what they've done each. And I think they really deserve more because they've done such an amazing job in promoting Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge in schools. To award them, allow me to welcome Mr. Richard Bareke to come. I think you know him. Come on. You've met Richard one way or another. You've met him in the schools. He's come to you. He's met with you. So I think it will be the best time, actually, to be the one to award the teachers.
On the 10th place, we have Nachiritimana Emmanuel from GS Musango.
Mr. Emmanuel from the 10th position. Well, Mr. Emmanuel decided to come with his gang. And it's like, I'm not taking it home alone. I worked with my colleagues, and we have to celebrate it here today. 10th position, congratulations to you, Mr. Emmanuel.
Now, from the 9th place, we have Mukasine Eveline from GS Saint Jean Bosco Shandi.
Ninth position, congratulations to you. Thank you for contributing. Thank you for equipping the students with all they needed for them to participate in Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge, supported them on the different quests. Thank you.
Now, from the 8th place, we have Justin Manzi from ES Rusumo.
Justin Manzi in the house. Could you walk to the stage and we celebrate you here today? Thank you very much for your contribution. You've done such an amazing job in supporting the students. All right, thank you very much.
Now, on the 7th place, we have Dushimimana Vedast from Lycée de Kigali.
Dushimimana Vedast from Lycée de Kigali. Thank you very much for supporting the students and being with them. Well, it looks like the students wanted to celebrate with him and be like, you're not taking this home alone, teacher.
From the 6th place, we have Shingiro Evariste from Collège di Cristo Roi, Nyanza.
Mr. Evariste, thank you very much for your contribution, for such an amazing job you've done in supporting the students.
Now, from the 5th place, we have Vincent Dabikunze, Collège Saint-Bernard, Kansi.
Thank you very much, Vincent. You've done an amazing job. We appreciate you. Thank you for all your support and contribution to Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge.
Now, before we get to the top 3, the 4th place we have Dusabe Corneille, GSO Butare.
Dusabe Corneille, thank you very much for your contribution. You've done an amazing job pushing the students, telling them it's doable, allowing them to have more time. Such an amazing input that you've done for the 4th edition to happen of Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge. Thank you. Well, up next is the 3rd position. And ladies and gentlemen, from the 3rd to the 2nd, the teachers will receive a laptop. A brand new laptop. Yes. I hope you're ready, students, because since he has or she has a new laptop, then the exams are going to be a bit more, you understand? He will be seeing clearly. All right? Are we ready for the 3rd position?
Yes, we're ready. On the 3rd position, we have John Kubahoniesu, DS Remera, Protesta. Now, on the 2nd place, we have Jean Dodier Hafashimana from GS Mater Dei, Nyanza.
Well, you get a brand new laptop, such a beautiful thing. All right. Now the 1st position.
On the 1st position, we have...
Wait. I'm going to bid amen. It's the 1st teacher. Come on. All right. We have to welcome them in style. But before we do that, allow me to welcome, I think we have a commander from Educate Rwanda in the house. We have with us. Could you please join us and get to celebrate with us? And as you're walking, we also acknowledge the PS of our Ministry of ICT and Innovation. Thank you very much for being with us. We'll be welcoming you officially later on, but we just wanted to recognize your presence in the house. Thank you.
Okay, a round of applause. On the 1st place, can you guess? Can you guess, students? I mean, you have faith in your teachers. Can you guess? Okay, on the first place we have Dushimirimana Jean de Dieu from GS Rambura.
Congratulations to you, Jean de Dieu. You're walking home as the top teacher of Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge this year. Well, Jean de Dieu doesn't want to walk alone on the stage. He's like, come on, let's go together. Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you for making it happen. You've done such an amazing job in influencing the students and making sure they know what they're doing, understanding that they can be the young entrepreneurs that we are looking for. Thank you very much. Thank you. And one more time, a round of applause to all the winners that we've seen so far. I hope you're sharing the experience online using hashtag Wavumbuzi RW4. For those of you who show us good engagement, you're going to be winning a beautiful brand new smartphone, a Samsung that you're going home with. And even for those who are joining us online, you can participate in this and you can still be a winner. Now going on to the next category. The top students per quests. All right, here we come. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. You should thank God I have a co-MC. She's like, Arthur, aren't you jumping something? We are going to go with the 20 first. The top 20 students who completed all quests. And then after that, we'll celebrate them per quest. Are you ready for that? If you know you completed all quests, raise your hand. Let's see. If you participated and completed all the quests, let me see you, let me see you. Come on. All the quests. You didn't do just 3, you didn't do just 2, but you completed all the quests. Okay? Now, 20 of you are going to be awarded here today. The top 20 students who've completed all quests, I would love to welcome Mr. Patrick, as well as Njoki, to help me on this moment. The 20 students, for you, we are going to read the whole list, and then we are going to see you coming, and we award you all together. The top 20 students that completed all the quests. This is a beautiful gift bag. Woo! Oh my goodness. Wait, is that? I can't imagine you're going to be walking away with this. The top 20 students, we are preparing your gifts. We'll be reading the list, and all of you, one by one, will be receiving their gift.
Now I'm going to call all the 20 students who finished first. We're going to start from the 20th. The 20th is Megan Ishimwe. Please come forward. Anita Tumei, Elisa Ishimwe, Samuel Ishimwe, Yves Hakizimana, Rita Murungi, Kevin Nisunzumukiza, Jacques Mpitumukiza, Lily Uwatese, Edson Dukuzumuremyi, Brave Huranyi. Please step forward if you're here. Yves Killing Fulanzuza, Anatole Ndatimana, Harrietier Nijena, Sohoni Nizeimana, Sabine Mugisha Asante, Zera Bajeneza, Sam Ganza, Liberté Nirandekura, and on the first place we have Kevin Kwizera. Please step forward.
One more time, a round of applause to all the 20. Now, can we see you all stand up and join us here today? All the 20 that we've mentioned. These people that you see here completed all the different quests that we had. Let me see, how many were they? We had those that completed African trade, artificial intelligence, financial literacy, tourism, construction, and mechatronics. Now, they did not just complete the quests, but they also completed them as the best. The top 20. These are the top 20. Yeah. I don't know if you can see them in the photo, but can we have someone help us move this on the side a little bit so that we can see everybody in the photo? Thank you. Please do not shy away from looking at your gifts. Feel free, open the bags, check them out. I mean, you better check out your gifts. Everybody, is that Jesus Christ? People, do you know what they're going home with? Somebody has a smartwatch right now. Somebody's being told time is money. Let's see, what do you have as you check them out. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, as they walk off stage. One more time, a round of applause.
Cannot forget our sponsors, Ihaha Technologies, partners, Rwanda Education Board, the district officials, Educate Rwanda, and we also cannot forget the Ministry of Education and also the Wavumbuzi ambassadors and talent.
The next category is the top students per quests. All winners will walk away with a laptop. Brand new laptop. Are you ready to hear the list? All right. Now I think for this to happen, I'm going to be calling upon the different people that are going to help us in this category. And once we call all the names, all of you are going to come on stage and we are going to take a photo with you. So we are still going to do it the same way we did it. We are calling the whole list and then you all walk on stage and then you come and we take a photo with you. Are you ready?
Okay. The person who aimed a lot in the tourism quest is Kwizera Keve. He's going to be awarded by Anthony. Please, Kwizera Keve, please step forward.
Mr. Anthony is going to be awarding you, and as we celebrate you here today, such a great pleasure to have you as one of the top students that we have here. Look at how he's walking like a champion, knowing that he's conquering the moment, knowing that he's the king of the stage. As you see him walking here today, the school decided that we will not go home alone. We'll celebrate this with you. Thank you very much.
African Trade Quest is Dufitimana Merveille. Dufitimana Merveille.
Dufitimana Merveille. Dufitimana Merveille, African Trade Quest. She's the champion, as you see her. All right?
Now on the mechatronics champion, we have Nkurunziza Lucky Treasure.
Nkurunziza, where are you? Come, we celebrate you. Look at you. Look at how young you are. And yet you get to conquer the moment. You get to become the champion of mechatronics. Ladies and gentlemen, these are smart individuals that we are presenting you here today.
Now, the last quest, which is AI. The champion of AI quest is Trey Allen. Trey Allen.
Alan, you better hurry because we have a laptop for you. And we are sure that when you are being part of this, you knew you are going to walk away as a winner. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Anthony, for giving us your time. You've done an amazing job. Handing over a laptop can get complicated. And you've done such a good job. As I mentioned, we also here with the PS, Mr. Eve Iradukunda. Would you please be so kind and come on stage to award the last person that we are going to call upon in the top students per quest? Thank you.
Now, the champion of construction quest is Nirora Anne-Marie. Nirora Anne-Marie.
Ladies and gentlemen, come on, she's walking and you can see her. How about you celebrate her like she's here to conquer it? She has gone through the different quests and she's become the lead. This is beautiful. Such a beautiful day to celebrate brilliant minds here today. Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge, the 4th edition. We have winners that we are celebrating today. Thank you very much. Thank you. How are you feeling? Are you feeling good? Are you happy? Okay, good. Now, before we go to the next category, we're going to have a small break. And before we do that, we'd love to take a photo, a group photo for the different people that won in different categories. So we're going to do this in categories. Could we start with the winners of the top schools categories? Let's only have one representative. Those with the dummy checkers to please walk on stage. Those with the top schools, if you have you, could you please join us so we can take a photo to remember such a beautiful moment. Top schools, those who won in top schools category. Are you still here? Please join us. Top schools. Top schools. Let's have one representative, please, to take this photo. The top schools. You can come with your dummy checks. Thank you. All right. Now, this photo wouldn't be complete if Richard, Joki, and Alain, if you could be so kind, you will join us in the photo. It would be beautiful to have you there, and we'll remember such an amazing moment here today. Up next, could we have the top teachers please join us on stage so we can take a photo here today? The top teachers. Well, let's take a photo to remember such a beautiful day. Thank you very much. Aline, I'm going to ask you to please stay on stage so you can help us award one last student that is the top quest, the people who are the top and the quest they did. As you know, we celebrated the 20, but there are those that were the best in the quests. Carla?
Now, the champion of financial literacy quest is Imbuto Isimbi Sylvie.
Imbuto Isimbi Sylvie. Can we celebrate her as she walks coming to the stage? Once she gets to the stage, we'll take a photo and remember such a beautiful day. One more time, come on. Yes. After we've taken a photo with Sylvie, I'll request all the other students that won in other quests to also join us so we can take a group photo. Let me ask all the other students, could you please join us? The one in the quests, the one that are at the top of the quests, different quests that we've done. Could you join us? Let me ask Sylvie to please stay on stage so that we can take this photo. Could you please join us? Those that won in the different quests, the top at African trade, top at artificial intelligence, tourism, construction, as well as mechatronics. Could you join us, please? Thank you very much. Congratulations one more time. Thank you very much. You can all take back your seats. Thank you. Thank you for being with us. A round of applause to all the winners that have just walked on this stage. Once we come back from a break, we'll be awarding the top students, which is the last category. And in the meantime, I remind you, please share the good news using hashtag Wavumbuzi RW4 and get a chance of winning an amazing prize, a smartphone. All you have to do is share the good news. Before that, Carla, how about we take a small break? I could use a glass of water.
Yes, definitely.
Well, definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mind Lips as they take us through the break. And as we stretch and get to dance along, we'll be back as we introduce the last category. And I hope you're ready. Mind Lips, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're on our way. We're on our way. We're on our way to breaking through. 'Cause we were made for something new. We're on our way. We're on our way. We're on our way to chase our dreams. 'Cause we were made for greater things. Yeah, we're on our way.
Today's my graduation. I've done my dissertation. Even got a hat I can throw. Today's my graduation. So on to education. Didn't learn a thing anyway. These are the best days of our lives. That's what the grown-ups told us, right? Tapping my pencil, waiting for the bell, thinking what to say in my last farewell. Hey teacher, leave those kids alone. 最後のチャイムが鳴ってるよ and everyone's happy but 行きたくない。What shall I do now the world is mine? Today's my graduation. I've done my dissertation. Even got a hat I can throw, but I'm not going. Today's my graduation. So on to education. Didn't learn a thing anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, a round of applause to the Mind Lips. Beautiful performance, energetic. Okay, I can follow. I see some of us are sharing online. I can see people sharing how it's going. Please keep pushing. As you can see the box here, this is a beautiful smartphone that will be given out in a few. Now, before we go to the top 15 students, there is one special award that we would love to give first. And this is going to be given to the different students, to one student, with special needs. And we are going to give them a laptop or an e-device that will help them continue with their career. They have visual impairment support. They're going to be given a visual impairment support equipment or tool that they're going to be using. Now, we had about 6 schools that participated with children of special needs, but one of them was very, very special. And we want to acknowledge the student. Ladies and gentlemen, to do that, allow me to welcome Aline Kabanda to come on stage and help us award the student. Ladies and gentlemen, the student is Dixon Kabajema. Dixon Kabajema is given a special device that is going to help him move on with his entrepreneurship mindset and honing his skill. And he's going to use it in many ways. Ladies and gentlemen, he's supported by his fellow students that were with him in this journey. And we celebrate them all. We are still coming. We have more space. Twakwegera hino twese. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Aline, I'll ask you to please stay on stage to also award the top 15 students that are going to be coming. Carla, we are waiting and ready to hear who are they. Once we announce your name, could you please come on stage, collect your gift, take a photo, and we remember it every day. Thank you.
Now on the 15th place, we have Igor Chris Nyamwasa from Lycée de Kigali. On the 14th place, we have Liliane Muhimundu from GS Kareba. On the 13th place, we have Marcel Tsengiyumba from GS Kareba. On the 12th place, we have Olivier Hakizimana from GS Remera, Pakistan. On the 11th place, we have Alice Uwayezu from GS Kareba. On the 10th place, we have Rosette Uwera from GS Kareba. Now, on the 9th place, we have Yves Killing Furanzuza from ES Gisenyi. On the 8th place, we have Clementine Uwamahoro from GS Kareba. On the 7th place, we have Erike Mbarushimana from GS Kareba.
Well, looks like GS Kareba is the Real Madrid of today.
On the 6th place, we have Jean-Pierre Tuishime from GS Kareba. On the 5th place, we have Dorcas Niyizigiye from GS Kareba. On the 4th place, we have Sandrine Nyokubaho from GS Kareba. Now on the 3rd place, we have Junior Murenzi from GS Mater Dei Nyanza.
Well, congratulations. Up next, we have on the 2nd place and the 1st place. Now, who is walking away from the 2nd place and the 1st place?
Now, on the 2nd place, we have...
Before you go there, this is a special one. I would like to have Anthony join us here on this one, as well as the PS, Parfait, Busabizwa, to join us on this one so that we could also celebrate. And I think it's a very special day to have you here today. So we'll celebrate you on that one. Now, the top two are both going to also get a laptop. They are all going to get a laptop, plus mentorship in August. Mentorship in August. I think later on I'll get more information, or Aline, you could tell us what mentorship are they getting. I know this is just quick, but I just want to know it well.
Thank you, Arthur. But actually the best person who actually leads on the mentorship program is Richard. So Richard, what do you have to say?
We usually give them the mentorship for a whole week. We select specific topics, mostly which are impacting on their own lives. So all winners, usually they are subjected to that. But the top two have a special trait because of the great input.
So you can feel how special they are. All right, Carla, the floor is all yours.
Now, on the 2nd place, we have Brav Adelbert Muranyi from GSO Butare. And finally, let's give a round of applause to Olive Owiduhaye from GS.
Ladies and gentlemen, Olive! Yes, they are the winners. Olive Uwiduhaye is the top student in the 4th edition of Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge. Come on, one more time. That is not enough. A round of applause to Olive. Well, the top student is here. The top student is also going to have a beautiful laptop, a sponsored tour to Akajara with the parents. We'll give you a video and photographer. Before you go, hang on, I'm telling you your gifts. I'm telling you your gifts. Listen, you are the top winner. You are going to Akajara to see a lion, elephants, and all other animals with your parents. We'll give you a photographer, a videographer, and you will tell us everything. And on top of that, you will have the mentorship program. Now, Olive, how do you feel? But otherwise, thank you very much for your service. Now, my superstar here is Olive. All right? Thank you very, very much. Olive, urumva umeze ute? Urumva umerewe ute? N'icyo wabwira bagenzi bawe bagukurikiye, yaba ari abatureba ku mbuga nkoranyambaga n'abari hano uyu munsi?
Thank you. Cyambere ndishimye cyane kuba ndahangaha, by'akarusho nk'abandi n'uwa mbere. Ikindi kandi nkaba nishimiye iyo mentorship nzajyamo. Ni byinshi cyane nzahigira kandi byinshi cyane nzabona wenda ntarabona. Ndabashimira mwese muranga. Ndishimye cyane kandi ndashimira na Mr. Richard. Kandi ndashimira n'abandi bose organizers ba Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge. Navuga bikeya mu byo iyi challenge yaba yaramfashije, wenda nka quest muri izo. Quest nakunze cyane rero. Artificial intelligence. Ngiye yamfashije kumva ko ndetse nanagize n'inzozi zo kuba kuko nkomeye ndi umukobwa ukomeye, nifuza kuzaba umugore ukomeye muri East Africa, especially in Rwanda, who know to use artificial intelligence. Mu buryo bwo gusapotinga igihugu cyanjye ndetse n'abagituye, ndetse ngafasha n'abatishoboye mu buryo butandukanye, ndetse n'ubuhinzi bugezweho, dore ko iwacu Nyabihu nubwo bukiri hasi ariko tuzabuzamura. Ndishimye cyane kandi murakoze.
One more time, a round of applause. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now that we've concluded the awarding ceremony, allow me to also bring just one more person to also tell us how they feel. The top teacher, the top #1 teacher. I think it's good to also get to hear from you. Could you please just come and give us in brief, how do you feel of all the teachers that we have here today to be the top? Thank you. You're welcome on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the top teacher. And he won being the top teacher among others. And he's done an amazing job. Urumva umeze ute? Urumva wabyakiriye ute? Ese n'iki wasaba abandi barimu mu gukomeza gushishikariza abanyeshuri kwitabira Wavumbuzi?
So thank you. I'm very happy and very excited to be with you. So, dear guests, students, and teachers, so I would like to share with you my experience that I have used so that I become a champion teacher. So first, what I did, as you know, this is the program which requires more effort. So I used the extra time so that the students would be engaged and participate in the activity. So another method that I have used, I become a champion teacher because I registered more students. So to register more students and to engage them, it is not easy. So those students, because of the time and the smart classroom, which was not enough, so I tried to put them into shift. So I used shift so that most of them or they have access on the machine and the laptop on the internet. So I think this entrepreneurship challenge is very important in our lives because it will help our students to become the future entrepreneurs. So in the entrepreneurship challenge, they have got more skills such as critical thinking, so cooperation as they work in groups, and they develop a skill of creativity and innovation. So from the different skills in different quests, students will be able to be entrepreneurs. So thank you. I'm very happy, and this is a product of my student. Is not mine alone. Is a product of my school. Is a product of my district because they accept to implement this entrepreneurship challenge at our school. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You've done an amazing job as a teacher to sensitize a big number of students to be onboarded on this program. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've heard a lot about Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge. I think we'd also love to know what is next. What are we going to next? And ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome the CEO of Alan Jill Gray Philanthropy, Mr. Anthony Farr, to give us the remarks and to say hi to us in Kinyarwanda, as that is an assignment I've just given him. Looking at the beautiful shirt you have, I would expect something out of you. The floor is all yours.
What a pleasure to be here, and what an exciting moment to see the future of Rwanda in this room. You know, I just want to make a few comments around, if you think about the future, often people think, well, it's about the growth of a country, maybe it's about the levels of education, the level of investment, the size of the economy. But actually, the future is going to be divided between two types of countries. Those that have high imagination and those that have low imagination. Because imagination is going to be the seed of everything else that happens. And I think we're very lucky to be in Rwanda because Rwanda is absolutely a high imagination country. It really has a sense of where it's going, and it's fetching that future, and it's bringing that here now as we move towards Vision 2050. But we can't do that unless we have young people emerging, the next generation, that are full of imagination. And that's why it's so exciting to see the 55,000, as well as the winners that we've seen this afternoon, that have been developing and harnessing the fullness of their imagination. And we can't wait to see what they're going to do with that for the future of Rwanda. I also know that we are getting to the end of our proceedings, but we are waiting for the main course. We have the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Youth and Arts, and it's a great pleasure to have him come and address us this afternoon. He is a man of great imagination as well, very passionate about the youth that he serves. He's been involved in the private sector, in government. He's held significant responsibilities in sport. He's a real man of many talents and gifts. And so I'm really excited to welcome the Permanent Secretary, Busabizwa, if you could come and address us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Muraza kumbabarira ijambo bateguye ni mu Kinyarwanda. Hari ikibazo? Yes. Murakoze cyane. Nyakubahwa PS, ICT Innovation, bayobozi ba Wavumbuzi Award Ceremony, mwateguye iki gitaramo, ndetse umuhango mwiza, muyobozi wagariye REB, rubyiruko mwese muri hano, mwiriwe mwese. Mwizina rya Minisiteri y'Urubyiruko n'Iterambere ry'Ubuhanzi, nishimiye kubana namwe mu muhango wo gusoza amarushanwa ya Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship Challenge yabaga ku nshuro yayo ya 4, yahuzaga abanyeshuri mu mashuri yisumbuye yo mu Rwanda no mu gihugu cy'abaturanyi cya Kenya hakoreshejwe uburyo bw'iyakure. Nagira ngo muri aka kanya nshimire ubufatanye hagati ya Minisiteri y'Urubyiruko n'Iterambere ry'Ubuhanzi, Minisiteri y'Uburezi hamwe n'ikigo cy'igihugu gishinzwe uburezi mu kwigisha urubyiruko umuco wo kwihangira umurimo, kubategurira kuzaba ingirakamaro kuri bo, imiryango yabo n'igihugu nk'abarwiyemezamirimo b'ejo hazaza bimunyuze mu marushanwa. Kwigisha urubyiruko ibijyanye no guhanga ibishya no kwihangira imirimo hakiri kare bakiri bato ku ntebe y'ishuri ni ikintu cy'ingirakamaro. Bifasha urubyiruko rw'abanyeshuri kuvumbura ubushobozi bifitemo no guhanga ibishya bitanga imirimo kuri bo ndetse no kuri bagenzi babo hakiri kare, bagakura babikunze kandi barushaho kunonosora ibitekerezo by'imishinga yabo. Buri mwaka kuva 2013 Minisiteri y'Urubyiruko itegura amarushanwa y'abarwiyemezamirimo bakiri bato bahanga ibishya mu ngeri zitandukanye. Nyuma y'imyaka 10 aya marushanwa atangiye, abarenga 2,000 barayitabiriye, bahanga ibishya bitanga imirimo, byatanze imirimo ku 36,000. Biragaragara ko twese dufatanyije urubyiruko rwarushaho kugira umuco wo guhanga ibishya no kuzamura uruhare rwabo mu iterambere ry'igihugu. Mu minsi ishize, ku bufatanye n'inzego zitandukanye, twagiranye ibiganiro ku murimo hirya no hino mu gihugu. Byahuzaga urubyiruko rwiga mu mashuri yisumbuye na kaminuza hamwe n'abakoresha, abafite impano n'abandi biteje imbere. Byatweretse ko urubyiruko rufite inyota yo kumenya uko rwakwiteza imbere binyuze mu guhanga ibishya. Byatugaragarije kandi ko ubufatanye bukenewe hagati ya leta n'abikorera mu gufasha urubyiruko kugira ubumenyi bubategurira kuzaba abatanga imirimo aho guhora bateza amaboko bashaka uwabaha akazi. Hashingiwe ku cyerekezo cy'igihugu 2050 ndetse na politiki y'igihugu y'urubyiruko, urubyiruko nk'icyiciro cy'abaturage kigize umubare munini w'Abanyarwanda, ubu ni 27.1%, aho nanone 65% bari munsi y'imyaka 30. Ni imbaraga zikomeye zizafasha u Rwanda kwihuta mu iterambere no kugera ku ntego zikubiye muri iki cyerekezo. Nyamara ariko abenshi mu rubyiruko ntibaragira umuco wo guhanga ibishya bibyara imirimo. Abenshi bakiri mu ishuri nabo batekereza ntibaragira amashuri ko rw'abanyeshuri rwayitabiriye umwanya wo gufungura amaso, rwiyugura ubumenyi no kumenya ibyo rukunda, talent zabo baheraho bihangira ibyo bazakora. Turashimira rero ababashije kwegukana ibihembo uyu munsi muri aya marushanwa, hamwe n'ababafashije, abayobozi b'amashuri, abarimu n'abanyeshuri ubwabo. Turashishikariza abarezi gukomeza gufasha urubyiruko rw'abanyeshuri kumenya impano bifitemo zabafasha guhanga ibishya hakiri kare, kandi bagashyirwamo uburyo buzabafasha gukomeza gukuza ibitekerezo byabo bibabyarira imishinga mu bihe biri imbere. Turakangurira kandi urubyiruko kurushaho gukoresha neza amahirwe igihugu cyabashyiriyeho no gukomeza gushaka no kwiyungura ubumenyi bukenewe kugira ngo bazabashe kuba ba rwiyemezamirimo b'ejo hazaza. ndangije mbamenyesha ko leta y'u Rwanda izakomeza gushyigikira ibikorwa bigamije guteza imbere urubyiruko binyuze mu guhanga ibishya, guhanga imirimo no gushyiraho ibikorwa remezo bikenewe kugira ngo ubumenyi urubyiruko rusabwa kuba rufite rubugereho nta mbogamizi zibayeho. Murakoze, mugire amahoro.
That was a really, really moving speech. We thank you, PS Parfait, for the amazing speech. Now, up next, I'm going to call the 15 champions who actually succeeded in the Wavumbuzi, and then I'm going also to call the guests so that they can take a picture. So, we are going to call Olive Widuhaye. Please come forward. Brave Aldebert, Junior Murenzi, Sandrine Niyokubaho, Dorcas Nizigihe, Jean-Pierre Tuyishim, Eric Mbarushimana, Clementine Wamahoro, Yves Killing, Rosette Uwela, Alice Uwayezu, Olivier Kizimana, Marcel Senjiyumva, Liliane Muhimundu, and Igor Chris.
Please come with your gifts. Please come with your gift bags and your laptops. Let's celebrate you all together.
Now, I'll be calling the guests so that they can take a picture with these champions. We have PS Parfait, Busabizwa. Please step forward. Yves Iradukunda, please step forward. Rwanda Education Board, Director of School Leadership and Career Guidance Unit, Ngoga Fixe Eugene. I'm going to call all the district officials. Students have already arrived. The head teachers, the teachers who were champions too, you can come forward. And also the schools who are in the top 10. Please come take a picture.
Well, let's create some space so we have our guests join us. Reka tubasabe mutanga kanya kugira ngo tubashe kuba twafatiye ifoto. We are taking a group photo of the top students that were with us here today. Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you, dear guests. Thank you for giving us your time. Thank you for celebrating with us. Now, normally we would say we've come to the end of our event, but I think, where is my smartphone? Let's please hand me over the smartphone. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. If you know, you shared the information online. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, for those of you who are in here, you shared videos, you let everybody know that it's happening. Well, we are going to be celebrating you here today. You are walking away with a brand new smartphone. Sherry Uwase, I think you're going to be the right person to hand over this smartphone here today. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner, we don't have a name yet, but we have the account. The person using Lomax, Swiss Lomax. Ladies and gentlemen, this young gentleman was a journalist, literally reporting every element that happened. Even the moment the microphone was quiet, he was like, it is now quiet. Hashtag Wavumbuzi RW. Let's give you the phone. Congratulations to you. Let me give you a little bit of some background. This young gentleman introduced himself to me. He said he's the official journalist of Lycée de Kigali. So now I guess you understand how he's going to be reporting live on what he just seen today. Congratulations to you. Let's take a photo. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So I have a team of mine, which is there. It's Mr. Rizzi and Mr. Dylan. They are my co-workers, and this gift, they know that it's for our group. I love you so much, guys. I love you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being with us here today. Before we end today's event, allow me to give you a small announcement. It's more of like the protocol of what's going to happen next. I'm very much sure I'm not the only one that noticed the different guests that are at the back. Yeah. I'm not the only one, all right? We all noticed those guests. Those guests are ready to entertain you. But the way it's going to go, the teachers will use the right side and the students will use the left side, all right? Otherwise, that's it. Thank you very much. But could you give a round of applause to Carla? Just how amazing she did today. emceeing such a beautiful big event. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Congratulations too.
Otherwise, thank you very much for joining us. Keep hashtagging, keep challenging yourself, keep learning and get inspired, and I hope you have a wonderful time. This was the Wavumbuzi Entrepreneurship 4th edition. See you when the 5th edition is here. Thank you.
Oya singombwa ibyamirenge ufite amahoro wabukunga.
Well, just a small announcement. Abantu bari buje Nyabugogo, there is a bus.